Chandler asked what really happened there. Reluctantly, the truth came out. Years ago, the Sullivan family's daughter, obsessed with beauty, had long, lustrous hair sewn onto her head using a wig made from real human hair. Hair stolen from the dead. Afterward, the family's luck plummeted. Some claimed the hair came from a woman freshly buried in the hills. When Mr. Sullivan learned the truth, he took scissors and cut the hair off himself. The girl snapped. That very night, she hung herself in her room, dressed in a crimson funeral dress. To suppress her spirit, the family placed a massive stone in the yard and moved away. But locals said that every night you could hear her wails in the wind. Chandler concluded the grudge was too deep. That's why the worms festered. That's why George had fallen. He performs exorcism and successfully removed tiny moving things from George's son, Rick. Next morning he woke up and told, 2 years ago there was a famine. I had no choice but to rob a grave. It had been a woman's grave. He couldn't find valuables, so he cut off the corpse's hair and sold it to the Sullivan girl. Days later, the Sullivan daughter was dead, and just a few nights ago, Rick had a dream. The Sullivan girl came to me and whispered, "Do you think my hair looks pretty?" Rick was terrified. He returned to the Sullivan mansion under the guise of delivering tofu. But really, he had gone to burn spirit money, hoping to avoid being cursed. But it was too late. The shadow had already latched onto him. Chandler decided to help. He performed a ritual to speak to the dead, burning 2 papers, one with the Rick's name, the other shaped like a person. Ash rained down into a bowl of rice, and finally, the spirit spoke. The Sullivan girl had forgiven him. Rick wept in relief. But as Chandler left, he turned and said, "You know, there are no ghosts in this world. That sound you hear at night, it's just the wind blowing through the stone garden, just like how a cracked window howls in a storm." But no one truly believed him, because not all wind sounds like screams.